You're not anxious, you're attached. We live in an age of anxiety. We feel it in our chests when we check our bank accounts, in our stomachs when we wait for a reply to a message, and in our minds when we contemplate the future. We call it stress, we call it worry, but the Stoics, thousands of years ago, called it by its real name, attachment. Epictetus, who began his life as a slave and ended it as one of the world's most influential teachers, taught a single, devastatingly simple truth. We are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them. When you feel anxious, it is not because the world is chaotic. It is because you have attached your well-being to something you do not control. Think of your life as a series of threads. You have tied a thread from your heart to your reputation. You have tied another to your wealth, another to your health, and another to the opinions of strangers. When the wind of fate blows, as it always does, it pulls on these threads. And because you are attached, you are pulled along with them. This tension is what we call anxiety. Stoicism teaches us the dichotomy of control. It is the practice of ruthlessly separating the world into two baskets. In the first basket are the things up to us, our thoughts, our intentions, and our own actions. In the second basket is everything else, the economy, the weather, the past, the future, and what other people think of us. Anxiety only exists in the second basket. You cannot be anxious about your own integrity because you control it. You can only be anxious about the outcome, which you do not. To be unattached is not to be cold or indifferent. It is to be free. The Stoic practices preferential indifference. You can prefer to be wealthy, but you must be indifferent to the loss of it. You can prefer to be healthy, but you must be indifferent to sickness. Why? Because if your happiness depends on these things remaining exactly as they are, you are a hostage to fortune. You are living in a state of constant underlying terror that the world will change, and the world always changes. The cure for anxiety is to cut the threads. Stop saying, "I need this to happen." Start saying, "I will do my best to make this happen, but if it does not, my character remains intact." This is the reserve clause. It is the ultimate psychological shield. It allows you to engage with the world fully, to work hard, and to love deeply without the crushing weight of attachment. When you let go of the need for a specific outcome, you realize that you are already okay. You are not your bank account. You are not your job title. You are not the body that will eventually fail you. You are the consciousness that chooses how to respond to these things. Next time anxiety strikes, don't try to calm the storm. The storm is the world, and you cannot stop it. Instead, look at what you are clinging to. Ask yourself, is this thread tied to something outside of my control? If it is, cut it. You are not anxious because the world is falling apart. You are anxious because you are trying to hold it together. Let it go. Focus only on the person you are choosing to be in this moment. That is the only thing that belongs to you. That is the only place where peace can be found. You are not anxious. You are simply attached. Break the attachment, and you find the man who cannot be shaken.